Alright, so I'm actually going to try and, I don't know if I already showed this stuff, but I kind of just painted the box for like the idea of the figure I wanted to make. I don't think I'm going to go gray with the suit. I'll just leave the blue. I want to start working on my Super Saiyan God Vegeta. Um, Obviously this is just regular Vegeta, but I'm going to paint. The goal, I don't know how it's going to turn out, but the goal is to use my Posca pens, which are fantastic paint pens. These things are freaking amazing. But they're not as good at laying down multiple layers on this plastic with some of the testing that I did a little earlier on a different figure, which was, one second, which was making a sign Goku, which is really just his head for now. But I used the Posco pens to kind of get more of a sign look. It's not easy to see with the crap cameras I got, but you know, you get the gist, right? If I see if I get a background, it looks kind of cool, right? I mean, I left some open spaces on purpose to give that silver tint to the hair, so that Ultra Instinct sign would kind of come through. But either way, right? I'm new at this, not the greatest. But we're gonna try and see how it goes. I did want to maybe save this type of stuff for when I have an airbrush, but just not committing to getting an airbrush just yet. See how this stuff kind of goes to give it a test, and eventually maybe I'll need an airbrush, but for now I'll try with some of the paints and paint pens that I have. Yeah, and that's pretty much it for now. Okay, got some paint to maybe put down on a second layer. Really close to the red color. This paint pen doesn't lay down second layers very well. Once the paint goes on, like when trying to paint more over, you start scraping off the layer that goes on. Which again, ideally, an airbrush would put everything on smoothly and thinly, and I could probably layer it pretty easily, do two or three coats, and have it kind of stick and work a little better. But I'm gonna give it a try with the paint pen. With the first layer, obviously, I can't get all nooks and crannies with the paint pen. That's gonna be, I'm gonna see how it'll look if I can get a brush, but I have a feeling it's gonna turn into a disaster. But that's part of learning, right? Not having the appropriate tools you want to use, but Super Saiyan God painting went okay. I mean, it worked. So I think I'm going to go ahead and try doing it with also the Ultra Ego Vegeta I was looking to create. I just kind of colored the box. Going to make him an Ultra Ego. This is just a Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan or Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, but I'm going to make him into Super Saiyan God. Or Ultra Ego, sorry. And we're going to do that by painting. I've already tested out painting some of the... So the purple doesn't come... It looks a little more blue on this camera within this light, but it is actually pretty purple in real life. But it paints on there pretty nicely with the blue plastic using the paint pen. And then obviously I'll probably use some paint like I did with the other one to get it. But I'm going to do this. I'm going to get this going. Yeah.
And here is the final result for Ultra Ego Vegeta, my first custom build with painting as well as doing a few things. As you can see here with scuffing up the armor, making the little hole that kind of goes down in the comics if you kept up with the manga. But this was kind of the picture I could find for the inspiration here. Hope you enjoyed it. Again, I enjoyed the process, learning how to customize a few things and getting into being new with these builds. Hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, I'll show the Super Saiyan God ones here as well as promised. That ended up being built off camera. But that's going to do it for me. Till next time.